Hi everybody, Dave and Becky here. Arches National Park, woohoo!
Yeah.
North of Moab. We are going to do some jeeping this morning to Tower Arch. It's going to be about, let's say, 14 mile.
Yep.
Actually, we are on Sand Something Road. This isn't actually the beginning of the trail, but it is a gravel road that leads to it. So we're going to do some jeep along here too. We're not going to air down yet. Dave wants to try to give it a try. Without doing that, see what we can find out. We're going to be going, like I say, Tower Arch, some other arches, middle. There's some. Anyway, we'll show you along the way. Let's go see what we can find. We were using a trail guide that indicated this part of the trail as difficult. Not sure we agree with that. Maybe challenging, but not difficult compared to some of the other stuff in the area. Like this. Oh, look, Dave, look at the view. folks, we are 2.3 miles into the trail, something like that.
Yeah, we're at Tower Arch right now. It's a good place to get our lunch.
We've done the most difficult part of the trail. Definitely some climbing to do there. Dave did all the work. Talk about it, Dave.
No, Little Red did all the work. I just rode. So.
He's
No,
really...
there's some technical. We're really proud of the Jeep. We haven't really talked about the Jeep, but it's got a 8.8 Ford rear, posi track with lockers in it. So it didn't even spin a wheel coming up in any of them rocks. We got the cable pull on the Dana 33 in the front, or Dana 30. So we're still all original. It's a 4.2, 2.58 cubic inch. 6-cylinder Jeep motor with a 2-barrel Holley carburetor, so just couldn't ask for more out of it. It
had some work done to it, some lift, that kind of thing when we bought it. Dave put on bigger tires, extended the brake lines, that kind of thing, just for this trip.
Yeah,
we didn't want to. We're trying to avoid any issues that we can.
Right. Did a oil pan skid plate. It's got a skid plate there for the transmission and all that, but it's got protectors there on the front and the back rear, so if you do run into a rock, it kind of helps out on a little bit. But
how much of that did you fabricate yourself?
Just the oil pan.
Okay.
Yeah, the oil pan thing. But we put a rear skid plate on the gas tank. So she's ready to rock. So if you pan around, you can see the arch.
This is the fun way to get to Tower Arch. We're going, like he said, we're going to step over there and get us some lunch.
Yep, Tower Arch is right back there.
We have a fantastic view for our lunch. All right, let's hit the trail. Oh, it's only a quarter-mile trail.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, we made it to Tower Arch.
Yeah, quite a little quarter-mile hike. It's not much, but there's a lot of boulder climbing.
Turns.
Yeah, kind of down some marshes and stuff. It's not very marked very well, so Beck's got all trails on her phone downloaded before you get here. It's a little tough to get it downloaded when you get here. So.
Right, there's not cell phone service, but it will work on the GPS once you get here. Right. It's absolutely beautiful up here.
Yeah, she'll pan around, and you can kind of see the Jeep over there with the flag blowing. But
maybe
pan around, you can see there's a lot of rocks. It's a pretty straight shot from here to the Jeep, but not walking.
So around. Should probably slow down. I'm probably going too fast. Have to move. Don't fall off.
Yeah, she backed me off a rock.
So at 180 degrees, the Jeep's behind me. Pan around. Back to the arch. There were some other people here. They've all left now. We've got it all to ourselves.
Yeah, good time of year to come out. There's not a whole lot of crowds. And like I say, it's anxious to do the rest of about 12 more miles of trail here. It's a lot easier than
Jeep trail.
The first part coming in from the 4-wheel drive trail. So,
all right.
But probably another hour and a half here to get out the last 12 miles.
We are going to head out. We're at Eye of the Whale Arch, which is on the way out of the trail that we were on, not too far from the exit. Come on up if you want.
No, I was going to let it come down. It was really cool.
Had a really pretty sun glow in there.
Yeah, let the camera down a little bit. I think maybe if we get down between us here, yeah, you can really see the glow in there from the sun to sunsetting behind it, so, which is really neat. Matches my sweater.